who is an honorable person. You're welcome. This afternoon we shall maintain our format. The SGF will make his remarks. We'll take the technical inputs from the Minister of Health, the DG NCDC, the National Coordinator, before we take the questions. If there are other interventions from ministers, we shall bring them to the podium to present their updates. I now invite the Secretary to Government to please make his remarks. SGF, sir.
Members of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, let me also especially welcome the Honorable Minister of State, Labor and Employment, and the President of the Nigeria Labour Congress and his officials, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press. I welcome you all to the briefing for Friday, 24th April 2020. I begin this briefing for today by saying Ramadan Kareem to all our Muslim brothers and sisters nationwide. This is a season of supplication, and I pray that Almighty shall accept all our supplications, cleanse our land, and show mercy upon his people. Yesterday, the ECOWAS heads of state held a summit via video conferencing to chart a common course for the sub-region on COVID-19. The summit was concerned about the negative social, economic, financial, and human security impact of COVID-19 on all ECOWAS member states, as well as the serious threat posed to the regional integration process and regional peace and security agenda. I'm pleased to inform you that in consideration of the need to ensure high-level coordination of all the regional efforts to contain the pandemic, the summit appointed His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, as champion to coordinate the COVID-19 response and eradication process in the ECOWAS sub-region. This is a monumental recognition for the leadership role of our President and an endorsement of the direction we are headed in our national response. The implication of this assignment is that the PTF must now factor the West African sub-region into its plans and activities to support Mr. President in his new role. I must add that the summit also set up ministerial coordination committees on health, finance, and transportation to coordinate regional efforts under the supervision of the champion. Today, the welfare of our frontline heroes, the health workers, came to the front burner. I'm pleased to inform you that the Federal Ministry of Health, working in conjunction with the MDAs and the health sector professional bodies, have signed an MoU for various allowances and other incentives. The full details will be unveiled to you by the Honorable Minister of Health very soon. I am, however, pleased to inform you that in addition to what the federal government is doing, the insurance industry has responded massively to the call for support. The Presidential Task Force has received a life insurance cover to all frontline workers on COVID-19 for a maximum of 5,000 health workers who are employed to fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. The premium in the sum of $112,500,000 for cover has been fully paid by the Nigerian insurance industry in line with the principle of no premium, no cover. The PTF wishes to thank the insurance industry immensely and calls on other sectors of the economy to rise up to support the efforts to fight COVID-19. I also call on our frontline health workers to double their efforts, just as we want to assure them of our determination to protect them. I informed you earlier in the week that the PTF has embarked on the assessment of the readiness of 9 states. These visits have been quite informative, and we have, as a consequence, strengthened our collaboration with states. The Presidential Task Force will be fine-tuning the directions and advisories in order to effectively guide the states and for uniformity of approach. I use this opportunity to once more commend the governments of all states visited for providing leadership and resources in their preparations. I also wish to use this opportunity to restate that food security and self-sufficiency remain important to our national life. I therefore urge all our farmers to begin to prepare for their return to their farms as the planting season is here. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture has put in place arrangements for access to farm inputs, extension, and other services. The Presidential Task Force continues to work assiduously towards presenting a report to Mr. President after considering all critical factors. Let me state that these are unusual times. We are in uncharted territories, and we need to forge ahead. As we work out our models, we also draw lessons from other jurisdictions that have had experiences to share. We shall, however, continue to pursue the strategy of aggressive testing, detection, isolation, contact tracing, treatment, and care. Finally, let me repeat my appeal to all Nigerians to continue to comply with all advisories. These are still the most efficient measures that can help us manage the ravaging virus. I now invite the Honorable Minister of Health to present his update and to most sincerely thank you for listening. Thank you.